So, I got to cram all this in a quick video before I get up and start what I got to do. I had 3 teeth pulled on Wednesday, 2 up here and 1 down here. I have tooth pain occasionally, and here. This side's been a little worse. I've never been to a dentist. I didn't have dental insurance, and I really didn't have the money to spend on, the thousands of dollars it was going to cost to fix all the issues that had gotten, like they'd gotten over the years. Typically, I would wait a week and the nerve would die. That wasn't going to happen this time. I think I was on day 5 of the tooth pain, and it was from here, and across it was up to my eye and into my nasal passage by the time I went to a dentist. I woke up Wednesday morning in as much pain as I had gone to bed with the night before. And when I told Doug, that's it, I here we go again. And he knew that it had gotten to the point something had to give. They had to come out. He started making phone calls. Well, anyway, he found a place, and they did payment plans because we don't have dental insurance. And we go in. He takes me in. They got me right. Well, I had a 2:30 appointment. They called and said, hey, she can come in right now if she's in that much pain. We'll just go ahead and get her in now. So they obviously had a cancellation. They don't care about me. They didn't know me. But anyway, got in there. And did the whole tooth thing. I've never been to a dentist. It was very peculiar. It was strange. It was odd. It was violent. It was really weird hearing my tooth being twisted and then pulled. It was just the strangest thing. But the doctor was so awesome. He was so sympathetic. Like every time he came in the room and every time he left the room, he would touch me on my shoulder and say, I'm so sorry you're in this much pain. I'm so sorry you're in so much pain. I mean, I never expected that. It's so nice. Every single time he left the room or came in the room. But he was awesome. And I go for my follow-up. It's a 2-week thing. I got to go for the 2-week. But it was expensive, but it was worth it. It was worth it because the pain was over with. Now I'm just sore because of all the pulling and the snatching. And he was pulling the bottom tooth so hard at one point, he got behind me. And he was pulling me so hard that I had to grip the armrests to avoid sliding off the chair. I was like, what the hell is actually happening right now? But anyway, all that to say this, it's just ironic. I've never been to a dentist. He did x-rays. He said everything else looked fine. I had a couple of cavities. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Hold on. So, Doug quit his job this week, officially. And when he went up there and told them he was giving them 2 weeks, they said, you've been talking about this for 6 months? Because he was like, I'm going to do full-time with Corey. We're going to resell full-time. I told Doug, the only thing stopping me from making money is your job. I know that sounds stupid, but it makes sense if you're a reseller, you know what I'm talking about. He's not here for the estate sales. He's at work, so I can't go. He's not here for the early morning thrifting and flea markets. He's at work, so I can't go. And we only have the one car. We had the Rogue, which we sold and had it hauled off. We had the blue car that we just bought not long ago, which we just had hauled off. We don't need 3 cars, 4 cars, whatever. So we got rid of the 2 cars, and the car that is running we still have, and we've made room in the driveway for a work truck. So that's the next thing to get, is a truck. We're going to start doing move out clean outs. And I've already talked to the manager here, and I'm going to talk to other few property managers in the area, and I'm going to undercut everybody completely. I'm just going to undercut everyone. I'm going to start doing clean outs. That's a good way to pick up good stuff to sell. But yeah, he had just quit his job when all this happened, and then this happened. But they ran my credit to see if I could get that medical loan, which is not easy to get, but I was like, they're never going to approve me. And they did for $700 and some. That was it, which wasn't even half of what my bill was going to be. And then when Doug got back, he had to run and take Madison back home because Jack was getting off the bus. They ran his, and they approved him for $5,000. So I was covered. So we didn't have any money out of pocket, thank goodness. We can make payments on it. It just, everything's fallen into place, you know, everything. Madison won the $5,000. I won 100 right after that. More than 100 actually, because we win like 50 and 20s and 10s, and you know, so we've won quite a bit. I think since my dad has passed away, I've probably won a total of around $1,200 since he's passed away, and I swear it's my dad. He's looking out for his daughter, and my mom says, leave your daddy alone. I'm like, no, he's making me win lots of money. And I told Madison, when she and I were at the store, and she won that $5,000, I said, the next day I told her, Daddy was sprinkling luck on me, and you ran through my dust cloud. She was like, no, I did not. I'm like, you did. You ran through my cloud and got my luck. I'm glad she won it. I'm so glad she won it. She needed that so badly. Not the money part. I mean, everyone needs the cash, but I mean, she needed that boost. That it feels good. You know, you win a lot of money. That feels amazing. It's like for some reason you were the one that won, and it has had a major impact on her. So she's just feeling better these days. That was worth more than any of the cash. And then the other thing was, she went and got her ticket cashed at the main spot, the state facility. You know, they can't cash over $600 in the store. So she goes up there. She filled out the form, gave the ID, everything she's supposed to do. Doug did say while he was up there, several people came in the door, and the guy handed him a form and was like, you know the drill. They win that often. I said, Doug, imagine how much money they spend. Screw that. I couldn't play like that. I literally am just lucky. I don't spend a lot of money. I start with a $20 bill. That's what I start with. And I don't play past that. Like if I win 100 off of that 20, I'll dig into the 100. But I never dig into my pocket past that 20. I never have. But they gave her the check. Told her to have a good day. She was about to walk away. I was at the dentist. I wasn't even there for that. As much as I love my lottery, I couldn't be there for her to cash in that big old check, right? And she said the check was for $5,000, and she asked him, we already did the calculator thing on the website about how much you would expect, you know, from your winnings. And it said that they took their cut off the top, which was like, it leaves like $3,600 or whatever. And then they tax it, which she would have got a check for like $2,500. And when she saw what it was, she said, why do I have a check for $5,000? You didn't take anything from it. And the man said, you just file it on your taxes and it'll be taken care of. She said, but I'm on medical disability and I can't file. I tried, I can't file. And the guy went, well, there you go. Congratulations. He just let her have the whole $5,000. She was like, so that is that it? He went, that's it. You don't file, you can't pay. So it's like everything's working out. She was going to pay for my dental work, but then we were able to get that loan, so she didn't have to. She was going to get $2,500, but they gave her all of it, so she got $5,000. Doug quit his job, no problems. He put in his 2 weeks, and they told him there's really not enough work to go around right now. It's that time of year at the beginning. Of course, the first quarter is always bad in that type of work, metal work. I think it's because companies are reining in the final records from the year before. They're getting it all finished up, so they quit putting out work and bringing in work. It happens every time he's had a job, at that kind of job, which is always. But anyway. So, I'm sorry, I'm talking so slow, but I'm just kind of out of it. It's been a rough couple days. But yeah, they told him, you don't got to come back in if you don't want. We don't really have anything. He said, well, then I'll pick up my stuff Friday when I get my check. They said, that's fine. His final check. And they're keeping him on the records officially, just not working. So he still is employed. He's on the records. He's just not working, getting hours for when they need him for big jobs and complicated ones, because he's good at what he does. So any complicated work or any large work or any extra work where they're overflow, they're going to call him and he'll be able to go into work a couple of hours. He doesn't want to leave them high and dry. That company's been amazing to him. He just hated it. He loved the people. It's the best place in the world to work. OSHA would love that shit, man. They are amazing. But he just wants to do this, and he wants to be home with me. And it's been great. We are together every single day. And he was out this past week. He worked one day this past week before. It's about 2 weeks ago. But anyway, so we've been together every day for about 2 weeks now. Except for when he went in and then he came home. He FaceTimed me and I was like, it was Tuesday. And I said, why are you sitting in the car at 9:30 in the morning? He said, I'm coming home. I said, what did you do? He said, nah, everything's fine. He told me what the deal was. I was like, oh, I thought something was wrong. He said, no. I went ahead and put in my 2 weeks, and they told me don't even worry about it because they know I want to get busy with this. So we've been really busy reorganizing inventory, because every time we think we've got it right, we don't. But it's getting there. It's getting easier to find things that we sell. The manager of the mobile home park where I live at, I went in the office and told her about it. She went, are y'all doing that good? Are y'all doing that good? I went, no. She went, what? I was like, we're not doing that good, but it's because he's working. Now we'll be doing that good. She goes, oh, I see. I said, yeah, it's called taking a leap of faith. And we have absolute faith that everything's going to be fine. But, anyway, that's what's been going on with me. The tooth thing, the business thing, work, vehicles. Aaron and Jack are good. Maggie's good. Doug's good. I'm good. Yeah, everybody's good. Things have been good. I just can't see the negative in this. It happened on the 22nd, which is my good luck day. That's my good luck day. And I won that $100 that same day. Doug went and got me some tickets because I felt bad when I got home. So he went up to the store and got me some tickets. And the very first one I scratched was a $1 one, and it was $100. I was like, seriously? So, yeah. The 22nd is still my lucky number to this day. But anyway, I got to go get dressed. Take my dog out to pee-pee. And my girl that owns the thrift store is having a massive sale today because she bought out a warehouse. So I'm going to go make me some money. I hope everyone's not miserable. I hope everyone's not hateful. I hope everyone's not raging. I hope everyone's not dramatic. I hope everyone's living a real life. I hope everyone can leave this world with something to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? So leave something to be proud of. Just think about that, everybody. Everyone should, you know? You don't have to succeed at anything, but people could say, she worked her ass off, or he was a loyal employee, or they were always willing to do stuff for people, even if they didn't have a lot to give. I mean, do good things to be proud of. You don't want to leave this world and people say she was always wrapped up in the drama, you couldn't trust her and tell her anything, he was stealing from the job. You don't want that in your resume for death. No, you don't. But anyway, I'm going to go start my day, and I'm going to avoid those pain pills because I don't like taking pain pills. They make me freak out. I don't like them. Don't like them. So I'm taking gummies, and I'm taking ibuprofen 800s. And amoxicillin, obviously. But it's Friday. I hope everyone has a really amazing weekend. The weather here is beautiful. If you don't know where I'm at, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. Just try to do something positive for somebody every day. Oh, when I backed into a girl's car at the gas pump. That's for another story. That's a whole nother story. It definitely wasn't my fault. I know it sounds weird, but she was in the middle of the parking lot. Parked in the middle. But anyway, I ran in the store and I told her, I think I just, if that's your car, I hit you. I backed into you. So yeah, we got that straight. But anyway, that's another story. All right. Peace out.